everyone, it's Rachel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this Kawaii Christmas Advent calendar. So let's get started. First off, I'm taking a ball of red polymer clay and flattening it down on my work surface using a rolling pin. Next up, I took a square cookie cutter and pressed it into the clay. If you don't have a square cookie cutter, you can just use a regular blade and cut out a square. You then want to choose some colours that you would like for the doors of your advent calendar to be. I went for Christmassy colours, including 2 different shades of gold, green, silver and white. I rolled each of these balls of clay into a coil and then flattened them down using my rolling pin. To make the little doors, I used my long blade to trim a thin strip of clay, and then I went ahead to cut off little sections of the same size. You'll be needing 25 little squares altogether, so I went with 5 squares of each of my 5 colours. I then began positioning these onto the base of my advent calendar using my blade to help keep them nice and straight, and you'll notice that I've left the top square blank for now. When you're placing on your doors, you want to make sure that you also leave some room down the bottom for a little face. So now moving on to the kawaii face, I firstly created 2 indents where I wanted the eyes to go, and then I added in 2 balls of black clay. I added on a little U-shaped piece of black clay for the mouth, and then I also put on 2 pink pieces of clay for the cheeks. You'll have to excuse my big head getting in the way of these shots, but what I'm doing here is using my dotting tool to create an indent where the top square is going to be, and then I also placed in a little cone shape of silver clay to look like a chocolate wrapped in foil. I then attached on the door so that it looked like it had been opened. I decided to make some holly for extra decorations, so I took some dark green clay for the leaves and I rolled 2 little balls into teardrops before pressing them down, and then I also added some little indents on the sides. I placed these in the top corner of the advent calendar and then also positioned on some red berries as well. Go ahead and add an eye pin if you want to make yours into a charm, and then bake it in your oven according to your package's instructions. After baking, I used some super glue to secure in the eye pin, and I also added a coat of UV resin as my glaze. So there you have it, that's how you make a kawaii Christmas advent calendar. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for lots more crafty videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!